Hey guys, welcome back. We have got another banger of a video. I'm really excited to do this because it's just a classic card that I love to build around, so let's dive right in. Guys, as you can see here, we are playing Serpentine Curve, a classic card that is definitely beloved by me and many members of our local community. Shout out to Michael for the love of Serpentine Curve. Anyways, this deck is pretty sweet. I was looking at the Innistrad Remastered spoilers, and then Seize the Storm was a card, and I was like, this card's cool. Let's prepare to build a deck with Seize the Storm and Serpentine Curving, etc. Just having more curves. Maybe even, play Seize the Storm instead of Serpentine Curve, or some split or whatever. But then I was like, wait, looking at this now, these red cards are bad. So, bar Breath Weapon, the red cards were pretty poor. So, ultimately, I decided to try this list out because Snuff Out's obviously really good right now. We'd only running Serpentine Curve as creatures, I guess obviously hard evidence. We've got two Murmur Mystics as the actual creatures as well. Innocent Blood seemed really good, so we're going to try that. I originally tried this in a Mystical Teachings build, and I couldn't really get it to work. But we are running a lot of kill spells, obviously 4 Snuffs, 4 Cast Downs, 4 Innocent Bloods. But then we have 3 hard evidence here to sort of mitigate the sort of bleeding a little bit against Cold Author and such. Then we've got 2 Dispels and 1 Spell Pierce. I did originally have 2 Dispels in the main, 1 Dispel on the side, but I need space in the sideboard, so I put 3 Dispels in the main, and then I had to cut a card from the side to put the Dispel in because I thought 3 Dispels look too much. So I've added a Spell Pierce because I do think Dispel's probably better right now with everyone being on Deadly Dispute. But yeah, then we've got 4 Brainstorms, 4 Lauren Reveal, just a standard sort of thing. We've got 2 Landscapes here to sort of help with the shuffling. We're playing 3 Deduce, because if you're playing Frantic Inventory or AK, you've basically got to run 4. But I think 2 mana draw spells are just too expensive. Where this sort of Think Twice style card is actually pretty good. It's cheaper than Think Twice. Basically, it doesn't flash back from the graveyard, but we're not running Thought Scour, etc. So that's why I ultimately decided that. We could, if we wanted to, maybe squeeze in the Modern Age and then potentially run Deep Analysis, but I think that kind of loses the Innocent Blood sort of style. We've got 1 Lose Focus as well, just as an additional counter spell. It's also pretty good against Cascade, pretty good against Counter Wars, etc. We've got 2 Fumes because worst case scenario, you cycle it. Best case scenario, it wipes all the board. 3 Curves because we don't need 4. 4's too many. We're trying to just delay the game anyways. Probably 3's too many as well. I ended up putting the Murmur Mystics in the main again because I was struggling for sideboard space, and the card's not the worst. Then 4 Snuff Outs as well. That's the main deck with literally just a hard control deck running Curve. I did originally have Essence Harvest. Is that the name of the card? I think that's the name of the card. Yeah, this one here. Target player lose X life and you gain X life. Where basically is a fling, but you can also use it as a mini gain life. But obviously it only really works with Curve because this is an 0-3 and this is a 1-5, so that doesn't really work. But I kind of cut it and was like, it's alright, we'll just attack with it because we have a million kill spells. Let's see how we get on with that. Moving on the sideboard, it's a bit all over the place because, again, there's so much stuff we're trying to fit in. We're 3 annuls for Glee for a Affinity. We have 3 Pilfers again for Glee because, well, mainly for Glee, but also control matchups. I think Pilfer's slightly better than Duress personally, especially in a deck like this where you want to take everything, you want access to taking everything, and being not distress and being 1 in a black is actually really important. And we're playing 4 Hydroblast effects, 3 Hydros, 1 Blue Mental Blast. It probably should be a 2-2 split, but I don't think it really matters that much. 1 Dispel, again, I did eventually, I think I cut a Blue Mental Blast, the 5th Blue for a Dispel. Again, just because I think Dispel's really good right now. It's good in Counter Wars and it's good against Deadly Dispute. We've got 2 Arms of Adar for obviously Cold Author or aggro matchups like White Weenie, etc. Then we've got 2 Crypt Incursions. A lot of blue-black decks seem to be playing this right now. I think it's obviously pretty good against Dredge, obviously. But I also think it could potentially be okay against Kuldotha, maybe. If we're cutting counter spells and such, that it probably has legs. You are killing a lot of things like Cast Down, Innocent Blood, Suffocating Fumes, etc. It might be okay, but we'll have to see. I'm not unsure on that one yet, but mainly for Dredge seems pretty good. Yeah. And that is basically the deck, guys. I'm excited to try this deck. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Always great. Check out Manatraders in the link below. You can also, if you play Fortnite, you can code Teasdale in the item shop to support me there too. Yeah, lots of different ways to support me. You can also check out my Patreon. It's going through a revamp right now, but you can check it out anyways. And I will see you guys for round number 1. Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. Another round 1. I may or may not have noticed the fact that we were already in a game. I was busy building another deck. We can't keep this. Pretty easy mulligan. We can keep this. We are probably gonna bottom a. We're hard evidence actually. I guess we will just lead on hard evidence. Because then we can just hold up counterspell here, if needed to. So it could be against Terror, could be against Fear here. Another island, not great. So we can just hold up counterspell here. Yeah. I'm not too fussed about this, because they can't actually get through right now, because obviously the whole crab in the way. I mean, sure. Fairy, I'm guessing. I see Magic Online has got no better. Magic Online still had a lot of issues over the past few days where it's been really laggy, like waiting for the server. This little swirl here. We were on 1957 there, and then it finally connected. Still laggy. No work on it yesterday as well when I seen. Pretty mental the fact that it's still being this bad. And I think it gradually seems like it's getting worse too. I'll happily crack a clue here if they want to snap now, that's fine. They do not. The deuce is a good one. So we're just going to block. They're probably going to play a spell stutter sprite here. They're not. Okay. We will yet again be holding up our crab to block. Yeah, they've decided now not attacking is not a good idea. We will deduce. If they want to counter this, it's fine. If not, we will move along with our day. Oh, Snowfall's also really good. Really good way of dealing with annoying stuff. Innocent Blood's fine. Not right now. I would rather the fight to deal with this crab, to be honest. But the good thing about Crab and Innocent Blood is they both deal with early ways for fairies to just stop the whole ninja train. So this I'm really happy about. I now realise that they've stopped doing the attack. Cool. Hard evidence again. They might spell stutter here, because they can spell stutter this. And then it's another blocker. Do I counterspell it? Because then I can't counterspell again. I think I probably just want to snuff it, right? Because this isn't a fairy. Oh, you think still snuffed. My guy's still here. So I can't counterspell, which is quite annoying. But it is not the end of the world. Because worse, I have to have double snap to get through this. I'm just going to yield till end step because I have no player. And then I'm going to crack the clue end of turn. 3 mana of 1 mind. Okay. You got it. Into yet again no attacks. Into also, if we draw an untapped land here, we could actually just play curve. I actually still think no, because it gets spell pierced. I'm fine just F6ing. We've got 6 cards in hand. So we might look at playing another Brine Barrow here to essentially try and snap one of these guys. Nope. Might end up having to play a ninja as well, which again is really good for us. Interesting. Like time-wise, we're a bit behind. Like I was 4 minutes late to the game, but all is well. So Magic Online doesn't completely shit itself, we should be okay. Julio. There's an island. So do I want to play curve? What is it now currently? 5. It's 6/6. Probably not. I think I'm fine just holding off here. I might try and... No, I probably don't even want to snuff out the Brine Barrow either, because the crabs are keeping it under control. It's more just the flyers I'm bothered about. I might just have to play a ninja here, because I've played no Seer, no Miscreant, which you would imagine they would have played if they had it. So, 3 mana of 1 mind. Do I counter this? I am gonna count this. The hand's already terrible. Second Dispel. Yeah. They didn't even get to see the wink on, they just assumed we're blue-black control, that's great. So, Dispel's a weird one, because they do have a lot of, like, 1-mana counterspell, interaction side of things. Pilfer's obviously better, more likely to be playable than Duress, because obviously you can take anything, including the creatures. Arms is pretty good, so I'm sort of thinking these 5 in particular. Stuff's pretty good. Bell Pierce is pretty mid. Maybe Dispel's not the place for it, because it's only Dispel Counterspell, right? Lose Focus is sort of... Lose Focus can get around a Spell Stutter. Snuff's fine, Memory Mystic, Turbine Curves, Wing Con's fine. Maybe I cut a curve. Cast down to Innocent Blood, Tide and Brainstorm are all fine. Deduce fine. I need to cut, what, 1 card? Maybe it's a cast down. Maybe it's an Innocent Blood, because they can technically go wide. No, but I want to answer the early dude. Like, the early player, like the Brian Barrow or the thing, is pretty important. But obviously, I've only got 2 swamps to do so. And I'm on the draw. Maybe that's less like... I can kill a ninja at least. So I play Aquifer, then go this on the ninja. Not the worst, I guess. Maybe it's just a counter spell. No, that can't be right. Maybe it is just a counter spell. Maybe a cast down. I'm gonna go with counter spell. They'll eventually run out of counters where we will be able to kill stuff. So that's kind of my hope. Well, you can't keep a 1-land Dimir Aqueduct, sorry. This hand does absolutely nothing. And they're on 7. They're on 7 on the player. Oh, I have to go 5. I have to wait for server. Took too long. This seems better. 2, 3. So we probably have to bottom this. And probably the lose focus, unfortunately. But I like to have kept this for the 7, to be honest. But obviously, we are not that lucky. Yeah. Innocent Blood wouldn't be a bad draw. Hard Evidence doesn't really do much. So I'm going to play the Aquifer. Obviously, they didn't play a Brian Barrow, but I could play it to get it out. And then it blocks the ninja every other time. So maybe that was the player. I'm sure. We finally got in touch with the server and they played my Aquifer. They played Miscreant to draw a card. Did they draw the island? We might be able to get the... Are we going to 1-mana ninja? Do you have a Moon Circuit Hacker? You do. Okay. So they drew 2 cards this turn. 3 including the draw for turn. So we want to play this Hard Evidence and we want to Brainstorm. But we also want a Lorien revealed. This is a lot of stuff. If we hit a land here or land off the Brainstorm. There's a couple of cards that obviously change what we'll probably do here. Deduce not being one of them. So I'm going to play this island, I'm going to play Hard Evidence holding up the Aquifer. And the Hard Evidence is going to try and block here. That's the that sort of side of things dealt with, as it were. And I'm hoping just basically to tap them low here, they play the Miscreant, they don't have a 3rd land, and Suffocating Fumes can sort of get there. That's not a good start to that though. They missed on land drops. Take that. Do you have another Moon Circuit Hacker? Go on, double hacker. Double hacker, miss a land drop. Double hacker, miss a land drop. That I can take. Miss a land drop. Or even if you don't miss a land drop, if you're not going to miss a land drop, at least play a Fairy. Oh, they discard 2 cards. So we're just going to... Actually, don't even know. Okay. Do we greed out this Suffocating Fumes and play another Hard Evidence? I'm going to go with yes. Because we know they have 2 Miscreants in hand, which we can't deal with. I think I'd much rather do that. At least the Crabs deal with the Moon Circuit Hackers, so they're not drawing any cards. I guess they have Snaps. Yeah, Miscreant, sure. Miscreant pass. So I'm going to end step Deduce here, because I'm going to try and bait a Dispel. Okay. See what they got. Just need to take another ninja out the hand. 2-mana ninja, preferably. They've got a Miscreant and 6 unknowns. 4 Spike. Counterspell. Dispel. I take the Dispel here, right? Dispel's gone. And then we'll pass the turn before we're going to Brainstorm. Even though we're missing on a land drop. Because we don't want it to get 4 spiked. basically. We also need them to not hit a land drop again in 2 draws, because we don't want them a Fairy Miscreant plus Spell Stutter Sprite, because then that makes it really awkward. Yep, Fairy Miscreant's gone. 2 unknowns. Gonna hit us for 1. Go. No ninja. Cool. End step. We'll brainstorm. This is a good 4-spike target for them, but they'll lose the ability to interact with us in our turn. That's fine. No. No. Goodbye, board. Get jebaited. So there were 2 unknowns. There were 2 spell stutter sprites, 2 counter spells, and then 2 unknowns. Fairy Searing and drum roll. 1 top, 1 bottom. Do I just kill this? I'm missing land drops, which is slightly annoying, but I need to crack these clues to do so. To keep hitting land drops. I'm actually just going to crack a clue, because I need to start hitting land drops here. If they want a ninja, that's fine. I can kill the ninja. Because they still have a mana issues. Nice. Okay. And the 4th mana is the 4th land for us is very key. Not because it casts Mirror Missing, it's because you can hold up double spell or spell plus crack clue, which is, again, very important. So they're going to attack us for 1 here. Do they have a 2-mana ninja in their 3 cards? They don't. They're holding up, I would imagine they're holding up Counterspell here. Innocent Blood. Okay. That's not really a card we want to cast right now. Right? I think I just want to pass. I'm fine taking 1 for a couple of turns to crack these clues. Finding 2 if they want to flash in a Spell Stutter Sprite as well. Sure. So they've got a Spell Stutter, 2 counter spells, and then 4 unknowns. Sure. Taking 2. I'll crack 2 clues here if I need to. Innocent Blood. There's another land which is good. There's another land which is also good. I think I'm fine casting Innocent Blood here. Do to do. They might Spell Stutter this. Nope. Fairy's gone. I kind of want to keep this crab token for ninja. So I'm not going to cast Innocent Blood again. Another Spell Stutter? Oh, the Brine Barrow. Sure. Yes. We need to sort of look at resolving this Murmuring Mystic as quick as possible. Is where we're at. They're attacking us for 1. I'm assuming they're not attacking with the Brine Barrow. Yeah. Okay. Just in case. Still stuck on 2 lands, huh? Do we just play land Murmuring Mystic here? I'm sort of leaning towards a yes. So what can they do? If they drew a 4-spike and have a Dispel, sure. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Because I just pay for the 1, right? Yeah. Snuff Out's also really good, so yes. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. I'm going to Murmuring Mystic, holding up 2 Aquifers for either cast out or counterspell and have Snuff Out. And that's our route to victory. And then we just start killing everything on sight. Murmur. Counter the counter. Yeah. Counter the counter, then snuff this, and then we win. They had mana issues, and we won. Let's go straight into game number 2. Hey guys, welcome back into round number 2. We are on the play, and we unfortunately have no Lorien Reveal, so I can't keep this 1-lander, so it's easy mulligan that. We have a Lorien Reveal this time, so we can keep this 1-lander, so I'm fine keeping this, and I probably want to bottom this. It's probably the Brainstorm, right? And then we'll they multi-6 as well, and they're mulliganing the island, and yield to next end step. I could hold up Spell Piece. Wait, they've just nearly F6 their turn. I'm going to Lorien Reveal here so I don't miss a land drop. I could have Brainstormed and then Lorien Reveal in our upkeep as well. That was an option. So they could be on Jund, like Glee or Wildfire or whatever. They could also be on Grixis Affinity as well. So both are options that they could be on. But we want to hold up Spell Piece here in case they are on Wildfire and Grixis Affinity. Wellspring? Star? Are you playing Star? What? What is this, like 2022? Sure. Just because they'll follow it with a blood fountain here. Or potentially follow it with a blood fountain. I guess, oh, they could also follow it with a refurb. Probably what they're planning on doing. Refurb, so we'll respond with a brainstorm here. Well, we'll try and respond with a brainstorm. But Magic Online is shocking right now. Daybreak generally have been really good at obviously dealing with bugs, issues, and all sorts, but this one's took forever. What am I discarding here? Snuff out. So I want to probably put this on the bottom. Seriously? This is nuts, man. Click. The problem is I can't click the second card till the first card's being clicked. Click. Click. And then discard, snuff out. And then we'll Innocent Blood it. Let this land. We still have Spell Pierce up, so that's fine. Innocent Blood, gone. And we have Lorien revealed on top. We can't stop another refurb, but we can stop like Wellspring, Deadly Dispute, etc. So the Might Deadly... Okay, Spellbomb is fine. I don't actually care about Spellbomb because of Serpentine cares about Exile as well, so it's fine. They might end up cracking this for mana to try and hit a land. Hunters, Blowgun. Do we care? Sort of, but not really. I feel like there's more important stuff. Like the whole longevity of the Serpentine curve is probably more likely to beat out than the Crackland Shaman pile of Blowgun. Let's draw. Play Brainstorm, try and hit a land. I missed a land drop though as well, which is good to know. So I only need a basic island, so I can still hold up Counterspell. So I want to probably... I want to cast down. I probably don't want the cast down, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them might actually crack the Spellbomb here. Thinking we're on Terror. Because we can Terror here. But don't. Interesting. Interesting. That could have led to a max punish by them, but... They're stuck with 2 lands. They didn't crack the Chromatic Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to hit Spell Pierce stuff like... Spell Pierce stuff like Deadly Dispute, Wellspring, cards that draw them cards. They're passing the turn. I mean, okay. So the plan is to basically Deadly Dispute end the turn. Okay. The plan is to not Deadly Dispute end the turn. It is to do an irrelevant action against us, which is fine. So, if we draw a land, are we taking the opportunity here to Lorien Revealed? We have 6 cards in exile. Do I want a Lorien Revealed? Do I want to draw 3 in a couple of turns when I draw a land? Because I can still hold up these 2. 6, 7, 8. Or I can just Lorien Revealed, get a Aquifer here. I feel like I just want to pass. Right? Just hold the 2 up and then we'll Lorien Reveal in a couple of turns. And then worst case scenario, if I don't draw a land in like next turn or the turn after, I can just Lorien Reveal, get the land again. I was originally planning. I think Blood Fountain and Deadly Dispute are the 2, like those sort of effects of the cards I'm concerned about. Like right now, I'm not too concerned about the creatures that much. Kenku's probably the... Well, Kenku's not that bad. Obviously, we have 4 Innocent Bloods. Nope. Nah. Still no land? Sweet. So yeah, I'm just going to cycle this, get a Aquifer, just get the tap lands out of my deck when I can. It just makes any other card draw better, hard evidence better, deduce be better. 8, 9, so it's a 9/9. And we're also nearly at the point where we can curve plus counterspell, which I think is probably a good plan considering where they're at. If we draw a land here, let's cycle this. I'm out of land. Nope. Because this is now the curve's now a 10/10, so I would like to, assuming they're not going to Deadly Dispute here. They are Deadly Dispute. I'm assuming the star. We counter that. They draw a card. They found a land. Star, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why they keep leaving blue open. Do they have Rebuke in the deck? I'm just going to force them to have a cast down here or a Crackland. They have Rebuke in the deck? No. No way. Well, what a strange list. Yeah, you got me. I got. That's slightly annoying. I put a 10/10 Serpentine curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can now play Mirror Enforcers. pretty much like very easily. Like first one's free. I was confused why they were literally holding blue like it was like for their dear life. But munitions. They have munitions or they've tapped the wrong land, but they wouldn't tap this, they'd tap this, right? For a dispute. Surely it must be munitions. I'm very confused. The bargain with the wrong land, which actually matters. And there's no reason to tap the Frostforge here. It's fine. I feel like this turn just all went to whack. I don't want to snuff this for 4 life when I can just pay the mana. And I'm actually going to do it now, so they can't deadly dispute it. And then I can dispel a bargain effect. Because they've still not got any resources, really. Which is quite key. They have 5 cards in hand. But they're spending it playing a Mer Enforcer. You know, they've only got a Blowgun in play. There's a lot of stuff that's basically... Like, if they deadly dispute, they have to get rid of the Blowgun, which then makes Crackling Shaman less bothersome. There's a lot of things going on. And there's no point in me losing 4 life for no reason. When I've got nothing going on. Rebuke was the most interesting card choice here. Interesting that they went back to Rebuke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crackling. Oh. I'm assuming they're going to deadly dispute this. Or they're going to equip this. They're not equipping it. They've got nothing going on, but they're not equipping it. So odd. I'm going to pass the turn. Draw. Island's fine. It makes our draws, like, opens up a lot more draws to an extent. Like, so if I draw a Murmuring Mystic now that I've got my 6th land, I'll play the Murmuring Mystic, where if I only had 5 lands, I'm less likely to play it. Yes. I'll take the 1 here. I'm surprised that they're holding up 4 mana, but then don't equip the Blowgun. End step, 2, 3, and 4. Let's get this. Maybe should have cast down it. They're probably going to try and deadly dispute. They can deadly dispute plus rebuke as well. Tap this land, tap this land, tap this land. Come on. Yay, well done. Which one is it? Bargain or dispute? But another reason why I didn't really want to pay 4 life. Do they? Seriously. Oh, Magic Online. Do you have a second rebuke? They do. Yeah. I'm really surprised that not only are they running rebuke, but they're running quite a lot. Nope. So you get a treasure and 2 cards, so they're back to 4 cards. We have 1 card, which is obviously a kill spell. Something like a deduce would be good. Lets me draw a card, but I'll draw 2 cards. Hard evidence would be also fine. Replaces itself. Makes a blocker for this. So I don't have to commit this cast down. I think lag plus this opponent's play speed. Let's F6. I don't want to play this land just yet. Anything is a 14 power. The 2 Serpentine curves, 14 power. I guess the only issue is right now, second red source, Mer Enforcer. Don't play a Blood Fountain, please. Spellbomb, that's fine. And 2 cards. Equip this to this. Yeah. Let's take 2. There were 2 cards in hand. Bit low on cards here. Obviously, the double rebukes well, to be fair, the rebukes haven't hit the card advantage. Obviously, we bottom 2. We put 2 lorry reveals on the top and then shuffled away. So we're just gonna kill this. I probably should have killed it last turn, but I'm just gonna try and mitigate my loss of life total. That's why I've been casting the snuff outs. Post board though, we've obviously got 3 annuls, which is pretty good. Probably pilfers too. Potentially crypt incursions as well. Because that's where the grind comes in to mitigate blood fountain. To be honest. So it makes our kill spells a lot better. So like annuls, dispels, crypt incursions. I don't think we want we might want Bebs instead. Because they'll bring in pyros. But then again, dispel does that impression a lot better. So let that die. So that's 3, is that? 3 Mer Enforcers and a refurb. If this goes to 3 games, I actually don't think, with the lag and that, I don't think our opponent will be able to do it. They're not playing as fast, but then also I don't know if the lag's hitting them harder or what. So stuff like hard evidence can go, obviously we don't need that. I find this list really odd. It's like very old school, but with refurb in. But then obviously it's got like blowgun, which is pretty new. Like Star seems really and they have the 4 mana to do it now. Interesting that they chose not to do it there. Tackle this. I'm gonna play this to sort of get a land out my deck. I'm gonna bring back probably a refurb at this point. Refurb and a Mare Enforcer, but they probably should just bring back 2 Mare Enforcers. They don't do any. What? That seems completely not incorrect. Sure, they discard a card. Discard a blood token. City Signer with a blood token, then Thoughtcast. 4 cards in hand. Interesting. Another Thoughtcast. Okay. Now they do it. It makes no sense that they did it there because they just have, and they just do double Enforcer. Okay. So we'll need probably something like a Lorien Reveal to sort of get us out of this because we're going to hit for 10 here, down 3. We're probably going to die with Galv Blast here. So we need some sort of card advantage plus kill spells. Bit flooded. Is what it is. Happens. But I actually do think Crippling Current is probably reasonable. I think the Null's pretty reasonable. And Dispel. I think I can just fight through the Red Elemental Blast, I think. I don't know if I want Pilfer or not. Fumes is bad. Hard Evidence is bad. Lose Focus is sort of okay. I think Innocent Blood's probably just as good as the likes of like Snuff Out and such. I'll probably cut like 2 Snuff Outs maybe. Maybe actually just cut them all. And then we're gonna do this. Try 2 Pilfers. 3 Pilfers. Yeah, let's try this. Maybe the Fumes was okay because it hits Refurb, Kenku, Crackland, but only I don't think it's where we want to be. Oh, look, an Olander. Well, 1 lander, I guess. Mulligan. And this is fine. Probably just bottom an island, right? And play Island, Brainstorm, end of turn. Into Pilfer. Actually, I don't think it matters because we're going to draw them both anyways, so. Yeah. I think it's probably Cast Down, then Brainstorm. Because we can, in theory, shuffle the second one. Pilfer. Pilfer, waiting for... So there's all the Rebs as expected, and a Lose Focus. What the hell is this list? So they're going to play a tap land. The Bargain's like their card advantage. And like I could take a Red Elemental Blast to make the hand awkward. I could take a Lose Focus. Well, Lose Focus I can sort of play around right now. A Cast Down for the Mare Enforcer on top. It could be Bargain. But I think it's probably just a Red Elemental Blast, right? Yeah. Take a Red. Because they're just going to play Tap Land Pass. So, do I want the Cast Down? 1, 2, 3? Like, I don't really care about the Bargain too much. I have a Counter Spell. Obviously, they do have Red and Lose Focus, but let us Forge. And they drew something for the Bargain. So, let's get an Island. I don't want this Cast Down, I don't think. Honestly. Magic Online. My turn to get the brunt of it. Draw. And the counter spell's fine. So, if they go for a Bargain here, which I don't think they will, I'm going to play Misfault Pass probably. You can't press OK again because it'll press it twice. So, I'm going to deduce. Well, I'm deducing that Magic Online is absolutely diabolical here. Is what I am deducing from this. At every second, wait for server, wait for server. So they can Bargain here, they can also Reb or Lose Focus. I think the worst one for me is Bargain. But then it's also pretty good because they get rid of the Blowgun. The thing about Bargain here is they don't actually gain any further, they don't like press the cards, but that's it. There's no, like, they actually lose an artifact on board, which makes this better. The fact that, if that makes sense. Serpentine Curve is fine. I kind of want to cycle this and hold up Counter Spell. So here they can Bargain plus Reb, if they wanted to. Which they might end up having to do due to maybe missing on land drops. They're on 6 cards, we've got... Yes. I think it's just pitch curve, right? Our game plan's not to aggressively play the curve or anything like that. I'm just gonna... Do I crack this clue? If they want a bargain here, that's fine, right? There's another curve anyways. Boom. So I'm missing land drops there, missing land drops. I think we just hold because we can brainstorm plus counterspell. They can lose focus plus red elemental blast. So it all depends on what we're gonna fight over here. Are they gonna fight over my resources or are we fighting over their resources? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's something like Mer Enforcer I won't counter if they tap out like tap to cast it. Right, son. Look up, blue spell. No? Okay. Curve on the bottom, then cast down. I can't, if I cast down, they can Reckoner's bargain it, so I'm just gonna let it go. If I Innocent Blood, they bargain and then have the Reb up, so I'm just going to pass. But then next turn I can do both. Like, even if they bargain and now, I still can't double counter. So we'll take 2 here. Because I want to be able to kill it plus have double counter spell. Because basically if I go kill it, they'll bargain, then they'll hold up Reb. Okay. And we're just going to pass. They're doing nothing. By getting resources, we're doing nothing. They found a land. Okay. Do we force... If I had a land... No. If I had a 6th land here, I probably would have tried to kill it. Obviously not even necessarily for double counterspell, but because I can follow up. They go bargain and then Reb, and then I can untap, go curve plus counterspell. Right. Aqueduct, huh? Let's Innocent Blood this. They'll follow it up with a bargain here. I'll then counter that and then counter the Reb before they untap this, which is pretty nice. And then I'll play Aqueduct on the Swamp. Bargain. Deadly Dispute. That's even more worth fighting over. Whoop. So the Swamp, obviously, we don't really care too much about. I give the player refurb here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that? There's the Mer Enforcer that we know about, and they have lose focus up. There's another Mer Enforcer that don't have lose focus up now. I'm thinking double pass down here. 2, 3, 4, because they could have Reb. I think just kill this. Kill this. Because I can't, if their game plan here is to Reb or even Rebuke, which Rebuke's likely. We don't have any creatures or lands in the bin, do we? So it's all literally just a 13-13. Sure. Spell Bomb is absolutely fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we aren't going to land, we can Lorien Revealed through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Lorien Revealed now currently through Lose Focus. But we can't Lorien Revealed through Rebuke. Yes. You want to draw a card? Fine by me. So it literally Reb's, Reb is the problem. Do I need just a counterspell? Dispel be fine. That's not a dispel. I have to hope that they don't have it, right? Please don't have a 3rd Reb. Nice. Sweet. We got a Murmuring Mystic. I think they had Rebuke, to be honest. 2 mana. Reckoner's Bag and the Blowgun. Oh, Deadly Dispute. Oh, Deadly Dispute, that land. Yeah. 7 cards in hand. One's a lose focus, one's a bargain. Blood Fountain with not the mana to play it. Not the mana to activate it. They could play a land, alright. Maybe I do need an Essence Harvest in the side, maybe, but I don't know. Let's deduce. Do. That was a good draw. That was also a good draw. 2, 3, 4. That leaves us with 4 open, right? 2. So I would like another land before I commit all them to go for the Blood Fountain, and we have Crypt Incursion before I play the Murmuring Mystic or the Curve. And I'll probably play the Murmuring Mystic first, I think. Maybe. Who knows? 6 cards in hand, one's a bargain, one's a lose focus. Crack Clue. There's another land here, so we can play this land. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3 for Crypt Incursion plus counterspell. 2, 3. Yeah, so let's play it all. Play it all! Because I can play both of these. And then if they go lose focus, then I can fight over the lose focus because then they can't Blood Fountain. And they have to lose focus twice here. They can lose focus 3 times. They have to lose focus 3 times to actually counter it. But then to do that, they spend the treasure. So Interesting to see what they do end up doing here. That's a lose focus gone. I can't pay for this. But this is what I'm saying. They're on 5 minutes now. I'm going to Crypt Incursion here. They've got no blue. I'll exile all their creatures in the graveyard, negating this blood fountain. And then I'm going to F6. No. So I don't have to pay for this. It's gone. So like, if we actually do win this game, I don't actually think our opponent has time to play. So we still have Counterspell or Cast Down up as well. Deadly Dispute on a Blood Top. I think this is worth countering. If they want to counter back, that's fine, I think. Rebuke. Sure. Then we have kill spells for whatever they decide to play here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got plenty of artifacts, right? Got 2 of their Mirror Forces. Refurb? Nope. Bargain here. They've still got a bargain in the hand. 6. Red. This is for a Crackland. Yeah. 5 cards in hand. Wonder if they're running Cast Down. They could also have the other Rebs too. So I think we'll start with a Brainstorm. Having the landscape here is pretty nice as well. Pilfer. So we actually get to see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With 3 mana up. Probably Island Innocent Blood, right? And then we will Pilfer. Pilfer, see what's going on. 2, 3, 4, yeah. Hopefully take the removal spell. Take their removal. Then play Innocent Blood plus Curve. Basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they could also Blood Fountain it back too. And if they play a land, they have enough mana to equip it and sack something. So there is that. But then we could Cast Down plus Bargain. And they have a land. So we take Cast Down here, right? I think we have to. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so what we can do here is basically instead of tapping this now, we can hold up Cast Down. Because this is what, 19? And then when they go to equip, we kill it. Which is quite awkward, to be fair. 19 as well. So close. So close. We still have another one too. This lag's playing a real thing to the game though. And the reason I'm doing it this way as well, this Cast Down, is so they can't Blood Fountain it back this turn. Leverage. And they go equip. Go 1 unknown as well. So they can Blood Fountain it back, but they can't play and equip. But if they actually didn't play this land, and I killed it then, they just go Blood Fountain, play it, and then equip exactly. Bargain it. Yep. Oh, what the bargain? Oh, they banged a land? Yeah. Seems odd. I guess they're digging for a rebuke here. Did they find it? No way. No! Really? Wow. I guess the other way around that I played it, like if I played Innocent Blood, they then still had this line, but they don't have a Blood Fountain and a Crackland. That's it. That's the big thing. Oh no! An F6. Kneel to next end step, and we'll sack the landscape. Refurb, sure. Can't do anything about that. 3 cards in hand. Equip. Makes sense. The other thing is them actually finishing this game though. They've got 1 minute. And we have 7. Well, something good. Murmur Mystic is actually reasonable, right? 2, 3, 4. So we play this. Oh, do they have a Reb as well? Okay. So we've stopped the pressure at least with this Innocent Blood. So confused why they're running lose focus. 6. They've only off 55 seconds. Jesus. So I think we've won this game, it's fair to say. Because they just can't physically kill us in time. It can probably take them 50 seconds to Blood Fountain to bring stuff back. So, Blood Fountain back. We're F6'd. They get to play Refurb, sure. And then they got a Crackland as well. Which they're going to play. Yes. And it's not like we can just F6 and it's like, alright, there you go, like, keep attacking. Like, they are... like, it's not like they need, like, 2 attacks or something. They need, like, a good 4 or 5. So, like, even equipping this blood thing here will take them time. Yeah. Unfortunate. They were ahead, but we did have outs, so. We had outs to still win this game, very much so. But I think maybe an Essence Harvest is probably worth it in the side, but oh well. See you guys for round number 3. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 3. We are on the play. This seems solid enough. So the only awkward thing is obviously this isn't an actual dual land, so I can't get blue, black, and then have counterspell on 2. I basically have to make a choice. Do I want Innocent Blood or access to Innocent Blood early, or do I want counterspell early? And I think it's probably just counterspell, right? Waiting for further, waiting for further, waiting for further. As we were saying last game, we need to make sure time is on our side, but at the moment, this is probably not happening because Magic Online. Cheating. Marching. No. So it's elves, huh? Aye. So, do I want to counter their 3 mana player, or do I want to? You know what? I think. Nah. Let's effort a 6 elves, huh? Could be walls, I guess. Also, Quirion. Jasperius Sentinel. Sure. Bam. Good job I didn't keep counterspell up because I would not want to counter any of those cards. So basically what we're looking at doing here is probably Suffocating Fumes end of turn to then Innocent Blood the Jasper Sentinel. Roughly. Because we don't want the Innocent Blood to just hit a random 1-1. But if they play... This is fine. I was going to say if they play something like Timberwatch Elf. Find them is fine. Masked Vandal, Jasper Sentinel, Nyxborn Priest. Play a Sentinel. Go. Do them to the next end step. Cast. Look at all these Innocent Bloods. Whack. Your turn. So it's 6 cards in hand. One's a Masked Vandal, one's a Nyxborn Hydra, one's a Priest. Go. Priest. Let's cast this because it's going to get... what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to get outclassed very quickly, as opposed to the counterspell where it won't. So the attack for 1 here. Ow. Then we'll Innocent Blood and hold up counterspell. Huh. I might actually... Do you know what? This seems like the correct play. It could get awkward with the Innocent Blood this turn though. But ultimately, I think it should be fine. Don't go too ham. Sure. Had Evidence. We'll make a 1-1. We'll sack the 1-1. They'll sack that. So then we're basically just gonna counterspell whatever the play here. I guess they could play 2 things. So maybe not counterspell what the play here. Something like Quirion Ranger, number 2, another Timberwatch over a Nyxborn is probably where we'll be. Yes. So they might look at are they going to target my Clue? So do I let this resolve? Do I let this happen? I think so, right? Yep. Yeah. So they're going to attack with the Sentinel here. If they want. We have targeted removal too. So we've got obviously cast down, snuff outs, etc. Which are all pretty good here. 3 cards in hand, 1 being a Nyxborn. Which is why we've sort of got to save the counterspell. Come on. Waiting for further, waiting for further. It's great that obviously it's only a tiny little swirl in the top right corner, because if it was waiting for server in a big giant screen, honestly we'd be here all day. And it'd be dead jarring. Snuff. Snuff is sort of perfect, really. Sort of. I'm just gonna Innocent Blood. Whack. Goodbye, Masked Vandal. You have been kind to them. No more pass, because I can give +2/+2. No point in attacking. 3. Another one? No. We can't have another one here. So this shows me the fact that they kept... I guess... I'm assuming they've likely got a Vines. Which is why we're having a staring competition. So they've got what, access to 5 mana really? Yep. Okay, so maybe they don't. Let's make a 1/1 army. Yes. I don't really understand the purpose of that, but okay. And let's look at passing the turn. So they've got 2 Nyx spawns in hand. And a Findhorn Elves. There's your Findhorn. Cool. There are 2 Nyx spawns. So we're just going to deduce and then crack the clue. Should go equally as wide in theory. I would say the reaches are sort of annoying, but we do have another Suffocating Fumes as well. Which obviously if we attack with the Suffocating Fumes, we get to kill these. Would like a counter spell for the Nyx spawns. I don't fancy killing them, but obviously if they bestow them, they're a lot weaker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they tap everything out, they make a 5, 6 bestow. Good old elves. Plus, magical lineman, crazy. The opponent's just complaining about the lag, which totally reasonable. Dispel doesn't really do much, so. Dispel only helps if they're playing Vines. Ouch. Broochy. Island is not great. So we'll just start treading water here. We've got holding up mana, so they're playing around counterspell, I'm assuming. And they can't really get past us with our army of birds. But we also have double snuff. I'm assuming they're committing something here. I wonder if they're playing it or bestowing it. They're bestowing it. Makes sense. You attacking? Or you just hold them back? Do. Yay! You're a Vines? Nice. Nice! And that's why it was relevant. Goodbye. Have yourself a 4/5. You've got a Nyx spawn in hand. Brainstorm is a great draw. Do this in the main phase. Counterspell. Counterspell. Snuff. It's probably just like this, right? 6, 7. So basically gonna look at, maybe should have snuffed it there, but they're either gonna try and bestow, or they're gonna bestow onto the Nyx spawn, make an even bigger Nyx spawn, or they're gonna put it on something else. Because I can sort of like, here they can attack and I'll just throw birds under it. I don't need to waste the snuff out. No cards in hand. We got the counterspell. Then we're gonna pass. We're on what, 19, block 3. We're getting close. We are getting close. Just another what, 10 spells? 2, 3, 21. Okay. Another 13 spells. Let's do this. Why is my time going down? I've clearly pressed OK. Absolute madness. Oh. They're just gonna stare at each other until I eventually get enough birds to kill them. Is pretty much where we're at. Do. Querying's fine, especially with no Timber Watcher or like that. Oh, right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have enough creatures to basically kill the reaches of importance. Brainstorm. Give me that brainstorm. Suffocating Fumes, hard evidence, Serpentine curve. I mean, hold up cards. Might as well play the land, right? So I guess we 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play this 1, 2, 3, 4. Then play hard, yeah. So I kind of put back this and this. Then play the land. Or I need to play the hard evidence first. Duh! Don't be silly. Wait till we're waiting for server. Absolutely mental. Hard evidence. It's gonna take me like 5 minutes to resolve 3 spells. This is nuts, man. Might have to, in all, like, I know it won't matter to you guys, but I might actually have to finish this league later. Because this is unbearable. Right. I have a 16/16. 7. 8. Oh, we're going to another Nyx spawn. Nixie. Yep. So the next turn, I think, is just going to be the blowout, right? So we counterspell this. So we counterspell that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. I think we have enough mana, right? So let's draw a card here. You got no card. You got one card in hand. Kill this. Ah. Then I was just gonna send in Suffocating Fumes, basically. So then they do block with certain things, but so these are fine. Nothing else really matters. Like we could board in a null, but it only hits Nick spawn, so it's probably not ideal. Dispel. Kind of want rid of all of this though. From the draw, this spell pace hits slightly more, I guess. Like, do we want Crypt Incursion? Probably not. I think this is fine. We've got basically protect like a card to slow down the like little damage, plus into cast down, but it's not till a couple of turns later. They skipped their turn. They did. If that's the case, do we not just play Landscape here? Especially drawing that Innocent Blood. Yeah, our opponents just have 6 of the turn. I don't know if it's the lag or what. So we're just gonna get a Swamp here. Do a Hard Evidence here. I actually probably could have Aqueducted there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't even know if I need to Lottery Revealed here. My only concern was that we're gonna play 2 1-drops. I think I'm fine losing the crab token for that. Oh. Hopefully they don't Mass Vandal my clue. Oh, okay. GG, my friend. Very unfortunate, but we got there. Deck seems to be performing pretty well. See you guys for round number 4. Hey guys, welcome back to round number 4. We are on the player. I don't know if we... Does this button do what I think it does? I was just checking to see if this was the same play that we've had before, but I don't think it was. This hand seems capable. We've got Brainstorm plus Lottery Reveal, plus we've also got Aqueduct for Black Sauce. So we'll probably just Hard Evidence on one, I think. So yeah, let's just play Hard Evidence here. I don't know why. I have a feeling this person, even though they're a spell stutter thing, I think they're on mono red. And I don't even know why. Just got a feeling in my bones. I got a feeling. Can't tell you if it's a lag or the opponent's not even there. I was incorrect. Is this another fair? I still think I'm going to Brainstorm here. Oh, 1 to 2 lands. I think I just bottom this. I think I just bottom the Swamp and the Aquifer. And then play the Aqueduct. Oh, we managed to remember this one, but then we had to wait for server for this one to go through. Honestly. Honest to God. Half tempted to just talk through it all so that the Time Ball app doesn't like get rid of it, so you can all suffer this with me, but that's probably not fair. Oh. They missed a land drop or the F6 through their turn. I think this is just chaos. It is just utter chaos. I think because it's lagging, people are pressing buttons more, and the buttons are just obviously. So if you press F6 and you don't, and it registers, well, it does register. When they'll wait for server, if you press it again, it registers the second time too. So it's just one of them things that they've just got to like keep out for. But you kind of realize that the more you've played laggy MTGO. So like you can't press F1, like 1 and then press 1 again. Then I'm just gonna count this. Like they're already way behind. I could have played the Aquifer there to Lauren reveal next turn, but I also don't think I need to. Because I'm just gonna deduce. I'm not gonna play this one because I could have Spell Pierce or Force Spike. Bog. Huh? Serpentine Curve. So I'll play the Aquifer. I don't really need the cards right now, so I'm just gonna deduce into Clue Token. Then probably Lauren revealed over the next couple of turns. All depends if they this is fine. What did they do? They double topped, huh? They are best lands. They best be lands. Let's just cast down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just the 5 cards, draw 3, puts 8 player land. Yeah. Waiting for server to register my mana. Cast. Draw 3. You're on 1 island and I'm drawing 3 cards. I feel like this game is over, my friend. Feel like it's over. I have all the removal I could possibly need, all the land drops, and I've got 2 bombs here, which, if I draw a counterspell here, I can play, right? I can play the bomb plus counterspell. Maybe I should have just played Murmur Mystic. Okay. So we'll bog them, which will take another 10 minutes. We will bog them. We didn't draw a counterspell, which is fine. But we did draw a snuff out, which is good. And what else did we draw? We drew obviously a hard evidence, which is fine. It's good at obviously dealing with the ninjas. So I'm assuming this card's a land. Land, hold up, nothing. Yeah. So we're gonna kill the spell stuff they're gonna play end of turn. Is our game plan. Well, they won't play end of turn, they'll play it probably now. What? Okay. Sure thing. And the reason I'm gonna kill it end of turn is A, they're tapped out. So they're most likely gonna spell stutter here. Yeah. They're tapped out, they can't protect it, and they can't ninja. So to me it's more sense. Controlling that ninja board state is key. Sure. Oh, was it Island Seer? Sure. Double bottom. Blue crack. Counterspell's good. 2, 3, 4. Play this. I'm gonna play this and I'm gonna snuff out the Fairy Seer. Which makes a 1/1. If they have a spell pierce, I'll spell pierce back, yeah. We just had they had one land. And I don't know if the F6 their turn or what, but then basically after that they just fully had no control. Easy. I actually can't remember what we boarded in. Did we board anything against fairies last time? We're on the draw. Do we want Pilfer? So we don't want a null. Blue Mental Blast is obviously awful. Dispel counters some stuff. We want arms, right? And potentially Pilfer. Keep the bombs, keep the cast downs. I think it's the Dispels and Spell Pierces we need to cut. I think it's probably Spell Pierce first, keep a Dispel in. I don't think we need the hard evidences, right? I guess they're fine. Maybe I cut a Dispel and a cast down for 2 Pilfers. So I know what to play. Maybe I just cut, yeah, like this. And maybe even the lose focus and just put the 3 Pilfers in. Game knowledge is key. This hand's just not good. I'm thinking we could snuff out and hope to draw a land is basically where I was thinking. So we play land, snuff out, but we only have 2 draws to draw a second land to use any of these cards. I feel like we probably just mulligan, right? It's quite close, but we need to hit run a land. And if the deduce gets countered, we're just kind of boned. If we do hit that second land. This hand is much better. What's the cut? Either deduce or murmur. I think it's probably murmur and mystic, right? We just want to stabilize with our cards and then the win con. So we want to play Aqua for first. Either to then Innocent Blood, the guy that's the ninja, or hold up counterspell. I guess on the plus side, if it is the 1-mana ninja and they have 2 lands, they basically can go 1-mana guy, ninja, play the 1-mana guy. So they're Fairy Seer, sure. Swamp will be actually a really good draw here. Means you just get to kill this straight up. Or a snuff out. I have quite a lot of good draws actually. And that's not one of them. Well, it's actually not a bad draw, like let's be honest, it's a brainstorm. It's not the perfect draw for what I need, but they're gonna play a second land. What did they do with the Fairy Seer? Double bottom. They play a second island. 2-mana ninja? No, just attack for 1. Okay. Let's just play island here. I don't need to play the Bajuka Bog and try and Innocent Blood. I'd rather just hold off, really. Like, so end of next turn. So this isn't doing nothing here. This attack. We'll gonna get into a position where we'll have a Suffocating Fumes plus Counterspell or whatever. Just grind them out of cards a little bit. And then sort of answer the board. Yeah. I'm not gonna fight over that. They can counter a Suffocating Fumes here, but I maybe should have actually responded to that. Because I don't have a kill spell. And there's nothing that I can counter. So, like, in response to this, I should have deduced. But I guess it doesn't really matter. In theory, it would make them think I have a snuff out. What do they do with this one? 1 top, 1 bottom. 2-mana ninja. Deduce end of turn. Solid. Interesting. Trying to think what would be a good draw. What exactly do we want to do with our turn, etc. So they've only got 4 cards. The one top, one bottom. One of them's probably a ninja. I think I just want double black. Next turn. So here I can hold up for clue token. I can snuff a ninja if I need to. Like, I could have played Island and hold up Suffocating Fumes there. But I feel like I need the Suffocating Fumes to resolve. Could have played Island and played Innocent Blood. And held up Counterspell. I don't think any of that really matters, to be honest. Yep. Third, Fairy Seal. Yeah. Draw a card. I'm going to try and boomerang a land or something? No. I thought that's what they were going to try and do there with the weight on the blue, but it was maybe just lag. Pilfer, see what they're working with. Now we have Counterspell plus Brainstorm. Counterspell, cast down, snuff out. We can also Innocent Blood, Brainstorm. All depends if this resolves. I don't think I'm going to fight over it. I don't think so. If I kill this. Actually, the fact that they're tapped out, I feel like I am. Of One Mind, Counterspell, Spell Pierce. I feel like I can play around the 2 counters, right? Like, I can just kill all 3 guys here and I don't even need to use the snuff out, the Suffocating Fumes. And if I just pull, I guess if they don't tap out, they can Counterspell. I think Of One Mind was the correct pick. It was either that or Counterspell. They have to tap out for the Of One Mind. But if they also draw a ninja, they can just go ninja, especially a 1-mana ninja. 1-mana ninja, Of One Mind, hold up Spell Pierce. I don't mind taking 3 here. I'm just going to double Innocent Blood here. Hard counter. Sure. So if I draw an untapped land here, I can Suffocating Fumes as well freely. Do I end the turn Brainstorm? I don't think I'm gonna. If the Spell Pierce it, then I can just Suffocating Fumes. Ugh. If they want to Spell Pierces, that's fine. You know, as I say, I'll just untap kill these. But then if they do Spell Pierce it, there's a chance that they could just have another counter in hand in that one unknown. I think it's still correct. Did they draw? They draw a hard counter. 9. No cards in hand though. So say if they do ninja here, we have the snuff out. Then if they don't ninja, we have the pilfer. I'm assuming the ninjas are coming. I'm gonna need a win con pretty soon. Okay. Could be a land in the hand. I'm fine just hard evidence in here. We're on 9. That's pretty scary to be fair. Going out 7. Something that I don't really want to be doing. I'll draw a card. Brainstorm's a good draw. Especially if they didn't draw a card, so they didn't. There's a win con. I think I'm gonna put the hand on them. An Aqueduct. So I don't think I'm gonna Serpentine curve just yet. I'm gonna have to look at cast down on one of these berries. I'll do here. I'm doing it in their upkeep, so at least they'll waste the mana in their upkeep. If they do have a counterspell, that is. Spell stutter. Yep. And also means they don't get to attack with the spell stutter. 3. The annoying thing is here, if you have a 1-mana they can't attack with spell stutter, never mind. Yep. I probably should have maybe drew here, but 2, 3, 4. So I'm 5. Jesus. And how big's our guy? Like an 11/11. Or an island. Pilfer, see what the last card is. It's probably an island actually. Vapor Snag my guy. Sure. Vapor Snag though. Good job I pilfered first, I guess. Die to a ninja. We're drawing an island next turn, right? We actually just die. Yeah. I felt like we had control over the game. I just think we were too conservative with the kill spells. Because we draw an island next turn. Vapor Snag. Odd card choice, but fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Got a good 7. Come on. This is a solid 7. So if they lay in a 1-mana guy, we get to Innocent Blood. I think I'm going to hold off on the hard evidence. Even though I can hard evidence on one. I think I'm going to lead off on Brainstorm end of turn. So see if they play a 1-drop here. Yeah. Or Brainstorm. Snuff out. Lorien Reveal, all that sort of good stuff. So I just want to draw both of these, right? I don't think I want to draw the curve, but I could snuff this and then pilfer actually. Well, pilfer first. Vapor Snag, Dispel, Counterspell. So, Counterspell's gone. And then I'm going to snuff this Fairy Miscreant, and they've basically got nothing. It's fairly easy. Play an island, sure. There's a Serpentine Curve. Did I put them the wrong way around? I feel like I must have. We will... I guess we'll hard evidence first, see if the spell stutter. Spell piece. Come on, game, man. This is ridiculous. Line revealed. I can't remember what I put back on top. I feel like it was something better than a Serpentine Curve. But I need to hit my land drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is right now a 6/6. The Aquifer. So they have Dispel plus Vapor Snag. Obviously, Innocent Blood gets round. The Dispel. Oh. The Deuce, try and draw a land. We draw a land. Even better, because we get to crack the clue. So let's play the land. So they have Dispel, Vapor Snag, 3 unknowns. Crack clue. So I need to hold off on the Serpentine Curve till the Vapor Snag's gone, or whatever. We reckon they have a hard counter. I know. Yep. Vapor Snag be gone. And they have a Dispel. Yeah. I think I just let this go. So they have Dispel, 2 unknowns. One's probably a ninja, which is probably what they're planning on doing here. Answer the spell, so Sprite's obviously great for them, because then they gain 2 counter spells. Let's see if they do end up ninja in here. How slow this is going, I imagine they are bringing in a ninja. Which ninja, however, God knows. But 2-mana ninja. Which at least means if they counterspell the Murmuring Mystic, it's a bit awkward for them. So Dispel, Spell Stutter, Sprite, 1 unknown. So I might as well wait to snuff out this, because it's going to get countered anyways, so I might as well get a bird for my trouble. Which blocks a Spell Stutter, blocks a ninja. Blocks all sorts of cards, really. Islando. Ra. Does this resolve? It resolves. So that comes in. Then we target this with a snuff. And they dispel it. Then they dispel it. Then they get a second 2. Then we get one burb. Yep, there's a dispel. And let's F6 all of this. So all my spells are countered. Oh, I get 2 birds because it's countered in it, of course. So then they can't really attack, which is also really good. Winner, winner! Mind is not good though. Ugh. They are Vapor Snag and my Murmuring Mystic. Okay. That's what, 2 Vapor Snags down. I swing with both. If they swing with just a ninja, I double block. If they swing with both, I single block it. Wait, what? That's a fine trade for me. Obviously, if they have a counterspell and then a ninja, that's pretty bad, but hopefully we draw a counterspell. Lorien. 3 cards in hand. What's the chances? Pretty high. Hard counter. And this is 90% of the Fae experience, is basically them finding a timely card that they need and hoping that they have it. Now they've got a ninja. You know what I mean? That is literally the experience. The hand was 3 islands and 3 random cards, like a counterspell, a dispel, and vapor snag. And basically they've just drew 3 more lands this entire game and all of this gas. And that... No? Okay. Fair enough. So here I need to try and leverage this Brainstorm, but I can't because I've got a Spell Stutter Sprite in hand. Encounter a 3-drop now. This ninja's not getting through unless they found another Vapor Snag. One of our Murmuring Mystics is gone. They're on 20, we're on 6. So, what's best? We could try and Lauren Revealed, get something. Hopefully they don't have a Spell Pierce. What did they do? Double Topper. Jesus Christ. I don't think I Brainstorm into turn. Attack for 1, put us to 5. Ninja? No ninja. Well, 2 cards hand, 1 being a Spell Stutter Sprite. Suffocate Fumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just don't be a Spell Pierce. I guess or a hard counter. Wow. But again, this is the experience that we live for. They should probably have Spell Stuttered, to be honest, but Seriously? Seriously? They are 20 cards deep and they've found 3 snags. Seriously? That is so annoying. Like, the only reason this has happened is they drew reasonable, I drew terrible. Like, that is so annoying. After all that lag and going through it to them just literally, like, as well, the turn I revealed their hand, they had 3 islands, a counterspell, a dispel, and a vapor snag. And I'm like, and that's what happened. They drew counterspell. Miscreant was obviously killed. They drew, was it a spell pierce or a dispel? And they drew all of this basically, and drew 3 lands in that entire time. Seriously. Clearly need a better gaming chair. See you guys for the 5th and final round. Hey guys, welcome back here to round number 5. Let's see if we can 4-1 this bad boy. I think this is a keep. It's pretty awkward, but we've got basically island into Aquifer, which is the two colours we need. We've then got a deduce. I'm just assuming hoping we're not against fairies, to be honest. Fairies just is a miserable experience, even though I think it's actually a pretty good matchup. But as you've seen there, is basically they just leverage into finding the card that they need. And we're on the draw. Green, so against Brood Scale. Innocent Blood's not the greatest against Brood. Well, it's not fantastic. It's not awful, but it's not great. Green on green. Sure thing. I'm going to hold up Spell Pierce in case it's Ponza. It's more likely Bogles, though. Not many, you wouldn't really name green on green. You'd usually name the second colour in like a red-green ramp. So it's more likely Bogles. Or mono green. But this is why we're holding Spell Pierce up in case the Thermocast does. Jewel Thief? Sure. Awkward. I still think I have to get a Black Source here as much as I don't really want to. Well, I want to, but I want to be an untapped Black Source. I want an Underground Sea, not an Aquifer. Landscaper. We're going to hold up Spell Pierce for basically our sins because it doesn't really matter. But they still don't have a red source because they're named green. But they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purpose of sure. This Spell Pierce is obviously pretty bad. Untap play another 3-drop. Untap that land. If they're gonna free Spell Pierce. Also, they could have paid for the Spell Pierce if they untapped this land. Do I hit for 6? Oh, 3, sorry. Innocent Blood's a bit awkward because it kills this and also just gets sacked by this, but we're going to work around it. We're going to play... I'm going to play... I don't really... Do I sack this? So, I'll play this, hold up counterspell / cast... Yeah, I think I played this, hold up counterspell / cast down. / deduce. Probably best. 4, 5, 6. Sack that for 7. No, just... Big guy. Big dumb dude, last card in hand. 1, 2. Just kill this. Or do I counter it? Don't mind sending 1, 2. We just can't. If I counter it, I can't deduce. I think I'll let it go. I think I can get a better counter. I take 6 here down to 11. I can't cast down this. I think I just try and just deduce here. Go to 11. Land's fine. Snuff's good. So then let's Innocent Blood, see what they sack. They'll probably sack the spawn, but they could also sack the repurb, so which the repurpose to sack is good for us. They could sack reasonably any of these, but Arbor least likely. I'm assuming it's just repurpose it to get value. But never know. 4, 5, 6. Hopefully they sack this. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically all I need to do... I need another land as well. 2 turns though. My problem is Nick Spawn. Nick Spawn's a problem. I maybe keep Snuff out for that. Then get a smaller... Sack the spawn. Makes sense. Leave the Nick Spawn here. It's sort of fine. Sort of fine. So we're taking 6 out of 5. Oh no, we're taking 7 out of 4. Oh snap. Big guy. Take 7 out of 4. Oh god. I just don't have the time. Is my problem. So if I kill this, I take 4, 8, down 2. I can't play around Nick spawn really. I don't play around anything. I don't actually know what saves us here. Not that. If I play Serpentine curve, I block this, take 4, so I'm just dead. I think I might have to board in Crypt Incursion, to be honest. So, Dispel and Spell Pierce are really bad. That's the main thing. Might as well bring in these. Pilfer's pretty bad early, though. Like, not early, but late. Like, mid to late. Fumes is pretty bad. Is Pilfer really what I want? Probably just want this. It just sucks. Maybe I just bring in the Pilfers instead of the Fumes. Well, that might be wrong, but I think I need the Crypt Incursions to just give me that buffer. So we don't have a Black Source, but we do have Hard Evidence in a Counterspell, which I think is keepable. And Deduce as well, of course. So even if they play Arbor Elf or whatever, it is what it is. But I can counter whatever they play. Try and slow them down. Like Wild Growth, sure. Whatever 3-drop they play, I'll just counter. Do need a Black Source. So maybe insert random 3-drop. No, I think I have to deduce. I'm deducing over cracking a clue for some weird reason. I don't really know what that is, but no. Never mind. At least we got a Black Source. So now, next turn, I can Lorry Reveal for a Black Source and Hard Evidence. Probably they're now just free to do whatever they want here. Yeah, I just think that our Wrath effects obviously don't line up with this very well. Do they have Writhing Chrysalis in their deck? This will be the answer. Green. That likely means no, they don't. 5. For this thing? Sure. Haste, Toxic 3, yeah. Oh, that's me told. It's Lorry Revealed here. For an Aquifer. Aquifer. Hard Evidence. 2, 4, 5. So we'll block the 4/4. And then I'll Lorry Revealed for another Aquifer into either Cast Down or Pilfer, depending on. Probably Cast Down, to be honest. Unless I draw another land. Mono Green Stompy, eh? This is cool. Didn't even know this was a card, but this list is pretty interesting. Winding Way. I mean, sure. Avenger Hunter, Ivy Lane Denizen. I mean, okay. Sure. Jewel Thief. We'll block 1. Take 3 out of 10. I wouldn't mind it a Snuff out there. We can block here. Or do we just... We could just Pilfer. Block here, take 6. What else could I do? The awkward thing is, so I can play land, play Murmuring Mystic, and sort of try and take over the game that way. But the problem is, I can only play 1 black spell a turn. So it gets really awkward. I think it's probably our player though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, because then I can go Cast Down into Counterspell, but I'm not counterspelling this. I do get to block one of these though. And then this gets eaten, so I only take 3. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think it's probably our best bet. But they do end up playing the Avenger Hunter here. Slightly annoying. I guess I could also block this with the 1/5. Assuming they don't put a Nick Spawn Hydra on stuff, which then makes it even more awkward. Apart from this, nothing has trample right now. 2, 2, 4, 2, 3. So they can play Ivy Lane Denizen Plus. Just don't have a Nick Spawn for 1 turn. 3 mana dude to make this a 5/5. Oh, lead. Okay. Is lead working now? Okay. Swing, swing, swing. Toxic's not like whatever commander, yeah. I was just checking it's not like Infect. So we get a block here. Counter one of these. Unfortunately, I think I have to get an island. Or I don't get any land. So I'm gonna cast down this. Block here. Counter one of them. I think I have to get an island here, because I still need to have Cast Down plus Counterspell open, which is really annoying. Because I need to counter whichever play they make, either the Ivy Lane or the Avenging Hunter, right? Really interesting. I had a guy yesterday that was saved. I was playing Modern, and it was saved by the lag. Because the lag does this. So this only happens. This only happens if you press control. Like if you play the spell, it automatically assumes unless you press control that you want to skip your priority. But in the lag, that happens where it assumes that you press control basically, and that's basically what happened. They corded Corland with a hairwire might effect on player, and what else? A hairwire might effect in player and corded basically, and they just corded. And I was like, oh, okay, they've been got, like, it already went, like, they'd already passed priority, but the lag made it go back to their priority, and then they were like, oh, obviously in that time jump, they'd basically realised, and then they'd managed to blow up their own thing. Blow up my graphic his cage. Yeah, I died to the lag yesterday. It was pretty good. Pretty good going. So they're going to Utopia Sprawl here, that's fine. 3, 4, 5. Avenging Hunter. Repurposer. Well, that's not green, so that doesn't put a counter on anything. 1, 2, yeah, that's fine. And then they have 3, 4 mana to Ivy Lane. Yep. Ivy Lane number 2. This is with a counter spell. Make a 1/1. And then I get to cast down this one and kill a 3/3. Is that where we're at? Kill a 2/3. Would take 6. If I go block, 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 I take 6, go to 1. But leave 2 guys, and then I get to pilfer this out their hand. I can win on 1, right? And if they don't do it right, I get to keep. Oh, obviously, combat's different now, innit? Oh my god! Serpentine Curve. My 1 mana short. I get to Innocent Blood, kill a guy. Serpentine Curve. Kill one of them. And then I have to play this turn, so let me do this. Nothing has reach. Nothing has reach, so I can take the initiative as well next turn and get a swamp. We are close to being under control, but there are a lot of cards that swing this. 3, 4, 5. If they hit that 4/4, okay. No initiative yet. 3, 4. We're gonna play a repurposer here. So we could pilfer take the Annoyed Altar, because I actually don't think we care about the Avenging Hunter, right? Because we have 1/1s. It's the big cascade value stuff that we care about. 4, 5. If they play the initiative guy, we'll just attack. But I have a 9/9. It's like the Nyxborn stuff that we're bothered about. We're on 1. We're on 1 whole life totals. 5. This is Avenging Hunter time. It's a really interesting list. This whole mono green Stompy. Let's call it. Yep. Got 4 cards in hand, Annoyed Altar Saw. They have 3 cards in hand, Annoyed Altar Saw, Repurb, so 1 unknown. These can't attack. Another Serpentine Curve, huh? So let's attack for 1. Take the initiative. And hold on to it for dear life. We get a swamp here as well. So I can pilfer. Pilfer plus Serpentine Curve is probably right. And then leave Innocent Blood in hand. Till next turn. Pilfer. Take the Annoyed Altar Saw. So they've got a Reacher, Annoyed Altar Saw, and Reaper. Yeah, I think we just take the Annoyed Altar Saw here. Yep. And then we'll play another Curve. Make another 1/1. And we are firmly under control. 3 for this dude. Sure. 6 for an Ent. Sure. We're probably close to just being able to attack, right? We could kill our... Wait, they're attacking all out. What the hell? Why? Makes absolutely no sense. So we block here. Block here. Block here. I don't get that block. We just killed 2 guys for no reason. But okay. You do you. I'm probably gonna put... I'll probably put 2 counters on the nothing has trample. I actually think I could probably forge here and start swinging with 2 11/11s. Like, this doesn't have trample. We just block it with 1/1s. If we draw a spell here, it's even better. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Crack a clue. We probably attack with 1 of them. Unless we draw a spell here. Crypt Incursion. I mean, I will target you. And I will be on not 1. And I'll sacrifice this. Okay. We won on one. Well, we didn't win on one, but we were on one before we won. Yeah, I'm fine resubmitting. I think we managed that pretty well. I think it's time to keep. Basically, lead on Aquifer, and we can either snuff out a Arbor Elf, or if we're lucky enough to do it like a couple of times later, we get to Innocent Blood it. But all is good. I'm just trying to think what the best. So obviously the best way is. I'm just trying to think what sort of ruins is here. So they're multi 6 right now. Managed to have a Black Source early, which is good, and a Snuff Out, which is also really good. It's going to disrupt them, but obviously if they've got the whole thing going on, it's not very good. Do we have the Arbor Elves? I think we have to do this as well. I think we have to play Aquifer Snuff Out on that. I think it just slows them down too much not to. I think they probably don't have a. Yeah, I was going to say they probably don't have a play on turn 2. I'll play Hard Evidence, and then I'll look at Innocent Blood and whatever they play on 3, plus holding up Lose Focus, or 17 give. So I can have a 3-drop. Not one that we wanted to see. I think I'll hold off here because I can block with the Crab token. Yep. I don't want to ramp them too hard because that puts them at 5 mana next turn. And get yourself a forest. 3, 4. Ivy Lane. 1, 2. And then I can then block here, so I'll hold my life total at 16. Then I'll Innocent Blood. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. So they'll have 6 mana available next turn. Got 2 cards in hand. Pilfer. Pilfer seems pretty good. Vines and lead. We'll take the lead. Vines is something to be aware of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None. And I think we hold off on the Serpentine curve because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is probably not that big. Unless they play, probably Avenging Hunter is probably the card that makes me play maybe next, but probably not because I can cast down it plus 17, plus Clue. I guess I'll be doing that anyways, right? Never mind. Oops, need to make sure I play my land. 11 to spawn, gives them 5 mana. Perfect. Does mean they would have vines if they do. I'm fine cracking this now, I think, in case I draw something good. Like that. Then we can counter whatever the play here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is reasonable. Can't get blocked by an end. The way they've tapped, they don't have vines open. Do I just kill this? Hard punished. Should have sacked the spawn really, but I guess then they open themselves up to. I'm gonna play curve here. They get a turn off for vines, from counterspell. Sorry, but I can then cast down whatever and still counter the vines if I need to. Like a 7/7 is still reasonable, and there's cards that they can't cast, like Altasaur and Generous End. 3, 4, 5. Oh, they can cast Generous End. It costs 6. Never mind. They can't cast Altasaur. And we can kill pretty much. Like if they get another one of these, we can kill it. If they get just 7, right? Oh. Sweet. And this is where we shine. 3, 4, 5, 6. So now they can next turn they can play Altasaur if they get it. Pilfer. Do I pilfer? I feel like we might as well, right? Because it makes it a 4/5, sure. Because anything that they get now they can play, so they're just going to play it. And then if they got a scavenge 4, okay, they're blocking. Okay, no, they're not blocking. Oh. 3 turn clock. Wasn't it? I think that was a fair counter spell because they could draw 3 cards there, 4 cards even. And we draw another counter spell anyways, so it doesn't matter. Cool. We're drawing pretty well here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what could win it here for them. Not that. That's fine. Gonna redraw. That is okay. Yep. GG. GG. 4-1 with a pretty unfortunate loss against Fair. I'm happy with that, to be fair. We can't complain. So, I think the league... I don't know why there's a bauble there, but... the league went pretty well. Pretty okay with that. Pretty annoyed about the Fair. Would have been a 5-0, obviously, with a brew, which is always nice to see. But 4-1 I'm pretty happy with. Main things I would change... Unsure. I could probably see a 4th deduce, but it does get awkward with the mana. missing land drops was key as well. So I wouldn't even be surprised if maybe running another landscape. I think like landscapes and aqueducts. Aqueducts aren't because it's tap, but landscapes are really good because they work with brainstorm, which is also great. But then, like if it's your third or fourth land, you're sort of okay just using it as a land, like a colourless land. You know, using one of the blue for deduce, one of the black for cast, etc. And then later on in the game, when you need stuff, you can just find a window to sack them, and then that works out better. I think there's an essence harvest probably needs to go in the board. Crypt Encouragement was really good. Pilfer was fine. I think I need to verse the red matchup to decide if I have windows to cut some arms or some bebs or whatever. But yeah, deck felt really solid. I was really happy with it. Problems with the Essence Harvest is probably needed. Just for that little bit of flex. Just to get someone. But it is a dead card. If not. But yeah, I was happy. Let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace!